Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 20 online CFM game. We are now in week 15 of the 2023 season here in the Premier Madden League. And how about this Monday Night Football matchup we have on deck between the Kansas City Chiefs and our Miami Dolphins? This is indeed a rematch of last season's AFC divisional round matchup between these two squads. That game, as you may recall, absolutely insane. It featured a crazy comeback by our Miami Dolphins, led by one of the craziest touchdowns you will see from DeAndre Hopkins. A Saquon Barkley takeover was involved, and ultimately the Dolphins won the game in overtime. The Chiefs are not only looking for revenge for that game, but more importantly, just looking to win this game to keep their playoff hopes alive. As you guys see the records entering tonight's game, the Miami Dolphins, despite last week's loss to the New England Patriots on Thursday Night Football, are still in a pretty good position to not only get a first round bye, but get a #1 seed in the AFC conference. Of course, the Dolphins have already clinched the AFC East. The Kansas City Chiefs, on the other hand, entering tonight with an 8-5 record, they need every win possible to try to make the playoffs, either as a division winner or at least as a wildcard team. One loss, like here tonight to our Dolphins, could potentially eliminate the Chiefs from playoff contention. So they're going to be playing like their lives are on the line, just like the Patriots were last week. So our Dolphins have to match that intensity, which we did not do last week. Let's see how it goes at Arrowhead Stadium. We are underway. What does Chiefs versus Dolphins have for us in store next? The Chiefs and Dolphins have played a couple of classics so far in this CFM, and they also play in the preseason every single season. So this Chiefs squad is a team that we are pretty familiar with. Nonetheless, it's still hard to game plan against an offense that features this much talent. As you see, Travis Etienne with the spin move in the first down. Of course, Patrick Mahomes, the quarterback. The speed of Hill and Hardman, and of course, Travis Kelce inside. But how about Caden Stearns? It's hard to game plan for that hard-hitting safety. Etienne giving himself up instead of trying to get the first down. And now all of a sudden, it's third down and 2, 5 wide. Patrick Mahomes, down he goes. What a sack immediately from the big brown truck. And Harrison Butker has to do it from 58 yards out now. And it's still good. You thought the Chiefs might have been kicked out of field goal range, but the tremendous leg of Butker still allows the Chiefs to get some points out of their opening drive. Taysom Hill starting off the Dolphins' opening drive with the ball, but not much success. He's credited with no yardage, might have lost half there. Saquon Barkley back in the action. Saquon was hurt last week, as per usual, but it was only a one-game injury. So here's Saquon on third down and 2, getting the carry and getting the first down. We are going to put Saquon Barkley on a pitch count this week. Make sure he is healthy, as look at Deshaun Watson scrambling for the first down after the play action bootleg. Once again, play action on first down, but this time nothing really open. Watson in trouble and throws the ball away. So you'll see a little bit of Kenyon Drake, a little bit of Corey Grant, maybe some Kalen Ballage as well. We're not going to just give Barkley the full load in this one. Third down and 7. Barkley just going to block because we are looking to pass with Watson going underneath the Chris Godwin and getting just enough yardage for the first down. After last week's disappointment against the New England Patriots, the offensive mentality has to be changed just a bit, where we were just going for too many shot plays. We got to be smart with our offensive approach, and like there on third down and 7, just take the check down there, let Chris Godwin get the first down. Saquon gets the first down to the 23-yard line. Here's Watson once again underneath. The most shallow route on the play sometimes is the best option. Second down and 4. How about going end zone? And that's DeAndre Hopkins for the touchdown. That is touchdown reception number 20 on the season for Nuke Hopkins. He is sniffing the all-time single season record in the NFL held by Randy Moss. That, of course, is 23 touchdown receptions from that amazing 2007 season where Tom Brady had the 50 touchdown passes himself. Second down and 8. Here is Mahomes under pressure again, and that is a toe tap have swag interception by Caden Stearns. The safety can do it all. He lays the lumber and he makes the nice catches. A nice turnover forced by the Miami defense. And look at the offense rolling. That's DeAndre Hopkins underneath Deshaun Watson, improvising just a little bit so far. Watson's got a ton of time. And it looks like the Kansas City Chiefs are trying to use that same game plan the New England Patriots used to stymize our offense. A lot of three-man fronts as we have Saquon Barkley looking to pass. Barkley way off. It looked like that was intended for Nuke Hopkins, who was wide open. A gadget play almost failed miserably. Third down, here's Watson. He wants Grant. And that definitely should have been intercepted by Juan Thornhill. It was not. Instead, a 55-yard field goal up and good by Joey Slye. There, we kind of reverted back to our old ways where it looked like we had a couple of dig routes for the first down. I took the shot to Jakeem. Obviously did not work, and like I said, probably should have been picked off. So we'll be happy we get 3 points on the board as the Chiefs are looking to rely heavily on Travis Etienne. Even though the Chiefs have all of these, weapons for the passing attack, they still love running the ball, and they have not one but two superstar running backs with human joysticks. So here we go. Travis Etienne is busy right now, getting the ball play after play. Already 9, now 10 rushes. Etienne just hauling the mail right now, but not breaking off the big one just yet. Still 5 yards per carry. Decent so far. Third down and 3, though. It's up to Mahomes, and Mahomes is going to take off, and he just gets the first down, beating Raekwon McMillan to the spot. And the Chiefs are going to try to go play action here on first down. Finally revert from running the ball, or they will still attempt to run with Patrick Mahomes. The Chiefs right now can't really get their passing attack going on till now. The Dolphins gamble with the blitz, and Travis Kelce inside. We got to keep our eye on Travis Kelce. He was pretty dominant early in the going in that AFC divisional round game. So number 87 is definitely still a force to be reckoned with this late into the CFM. There he is, taking the Chiefs into the red zone. Chiefs trying to tie this game. Oh, wow, on this drive as Etienne is down. That was probably a bit due as Etienne was getting a heavy workload on the drive. And here comes that second human joystick running back, Robinson, out of Alabama. Third down, Robinson with the carry, but not going to get too far. Raekwon McMillan plugging up the gaps. McMillan has been all over the field all year long. No surprise, he shows up in a key spot on third down as the Chiefs take their second field goal of the game. A way easier chip shot for Harrison Butker, up and good. Our Dolphins have 2 minutes and 20 seconds to work with in this first half to try to extend our lead and hopefully not give the ball back to the Kansas City Chiefs. That's the number one goal of this drive as we start off with a run with Saquon Barkley that will take us to the 2-minute warning as we go to Corey Grant inside, mixing up the rushing attack. We're going to run the ball a bit more this game, but not always with Saquon Barkley. Here's Kenny and Drake getting the carry. Drake getting a gain of 5, but clock is really running in these last 2 minutes, and this running mentality, at some point we got to air it out. And third down and 5, we don't have much of a choice but to try to go for the first down, and we get it to DeAndre Hopkins, but once again, timeout on our side, so we call that timeout. We're still running the ball, though. Barkley getting a carry, and Barkley getting us close to field goal range for Joey Slye. No huddle from the Miami offense. 23 seconds left. This is Jakeem Grant with the football on the sweep. Grant has some space, and he's got the first down to the 34-yard line. Second timeout called by the Dolphins. Barkley one more time gets the carry, and this may spell the end of the first half. We'll see if we can take one more shot, but we cannot get sacked or else the half is over. So Watson, he's going end zone, and he's got Hopkins again. DeAndre Hopkins has been unbelievable this season. Like I said, no timeouts. Our only choice there was to take a shot to the end zone, and we're going to take a shot to the end zone. Of course, we're going to give it to number 10 and see if he can make something happen. I didn't quite expect for him to make the catch because it wasn't exactly an open play, but I mean, DeAndre Hopkins is just that kind of animal this season. He's a whole different beast. That is now touchdown reception number 21, and once again, inching closer to that all-time record by Randy Moss, still with a couple of games left in the regular season. The pace he's going at right now, it's definitely realistic that we could break that record as Watson, starting the second half off, absolutely in trouble. We had all eyes on D-Hop right there, and unfortunately did not work out. The pressure came in, second down, going to Balaj underneath, and Balaj definitely just drew a face mask penalty there. So instead of third down and long, new set of downs. A bit of a bailout for us. Here comes the blitz from the Kansas City Chiefs, picked up by the Dolphins. Dolphins, and downfield once again, DeAndre Hopkins. It's a hat trick for D-Hop as he absolutely torches Kendall Thor on his way to the end zone, and the Dolphins lead is now 24-6. This is classic Miami Dolphins football. It doesn't feel like they're absolutely dominating the game. They're blowing out their opponent, but just by playing smart football and continuing to connect, successful drive after successful drive, all of a sudden the score is 24-6. Even though you don't feel like the Chiefs have been playing too bad so far. 3rd down and 3. Chiefs need it, and they'll get it. The Chiefs definitely loving these seam passes. That time Tyreek Hill gets the first down as Kelsey. He's been a bit busy. That's a gain of 3. We're fine with that. Mahomes a decent 7 for 8 so far. Make it 8 for 9. Not so happy about that Kelsey catch as we got stuck on the defensive line, and this has been pretty quick work here by the Kansas City Chiefs offense. Exactly what the doctor ordered, as no huddle by the Kansas City Chiefs. Getting away from the pressure is Patrick Mahomes. Cross body, open, Akeem for the touchdown. Wow, Patrick Mahomes. He always has at least one play a game where he shows off his one-of-a-kind skill set. Remember in that divisional round game when Patrick Mahomes had that 60-yard pass, cross body to Tyreek Hill. Shades of that. All those dead eyes coming in for Mahomes as we try to give it to D-Hop. That's going to deactivate double me, and now Taysom Hill is in the game on 2nd down, keeping the ball and going absolutely nowhere. The Chiefs trying to claw their way back into this one. Arrowhead is behind them on 3rd down and long, and Chris Jones, he's got the SWAT, the impenetrable beast inside. Jones knocks it away, and that's going to force the 3 and out. Here's Tyreek Hill with a pretty decent return, and the Chiefs are officially on the march. Here's Pookie Williams taking over after Etienne has been ruled out for the rest of the game, and perhaps the rest of the season, as Mahomes just squeezes it into Kelsey, who is rocked by Caden Stearns. Kelsey couldn't give himself up that time, unlike Etienne earlier in the game. Here's Kelsey. Why not? Kelsey has been absolutely dominant in this one inside with those just 5 to 10 yard gains, but that's all you really want out of a Travis Kelsey, to try to open up the passing attack for others. Whoa, deflection and interception. This is Jerome Baker who's got it. Baker's pretty fast. Look at him run down the sidelines before he's finally tackled by Patrick Mahomes. Just like we had a deflected pass on our previous drive, that's one against the Kansas City Chiefs, but it's going to cost them a lot more because they were in position to score. Instead, it's a turnover, and now we'll get the field position we have after the Saquon rush for the first down. Drake gets a decent gain there. Here's Watson looking end zone under pressure, gets away, and has space to create. Watson doing it again. That play was dead in the waters, and it nearly got him a first down. Here's Barkley on 3rd down and 2. That's what you love to see from your superstar back, Saquon Barkley, getting the first down and not getting hurt. Here's Grant on the sweep, a decent gain on 1st down late in the 3rd quarter. A touchdown would be a devastating blow to the Kansas City Chiefs as we milk the clock down. We are now at the start of the 4th quarter. 3rd down and 4. Here's Watson taking off. Look at the space, the blocks, the touchdown. Deshaun Watson. Oh my, that escape art is definitely being used to our advantage all game long, and no play more prevalent than that one. 3rd down, it looked like we had the screen open to Godwin, but Deshaun Watson decided, you know what? The safest play is to not even throw the ball. Just keep him myself and let those guys block for me. And that's exactly what we set up. Touchdown makes it an 18-point game along with the field goal as we send the blitz on 1st down. And Mahomes has no choice but to scurry away and throw the ball out of bounds. 2nd down and 10. Oh, everything covered. Look how much ground Jerome Baker had on that play. 3rd down and 7. It's going to be a run to Robinson. And Robinson's got a ton of green grass. Can he win the foot race? Thomas Graham, one of the fastest players in the league, able to hawk him down at the 18-yard line. The Chiefs need to get a touchdown here. They cannot turn the ball over. Obviously, 2nd down, though. Mahomes is playing with fire. Bryce Hall locking down Tyreek Hill one-on-one. 3rd down and 10. It's Derek Brown once again with immediate penetration, taking down Mahomes. And the Chiefs at this point don't have much of a choice but to go for the field goal here to make sure to at least make it a 2-possession game at the end of that drive after Brown kind of ruined their dream. So now for our Dolphins offense, we just got to chew a bit of clock here, play smart, don't turn it over, and just try to get ourselves a secure victory as we go RPO on 1st down to DeAndre Hopkins. Hawkins with the swerve. Hawkins with the speed. Is he going to do it again? The 15, the 10, the 5, the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins, number 4 on the game. And that ties the all-time NFL record for single-season touchdown receptions. It's Randy Moss and DeAndre Hopkins, 1A and 1B. What a season DeAndre has had, and it's not over yet. This game's not even over just yet. He could break the record tonight at Arrowhead as that pass is incomplete. Mahomes trying to take the shot. Here's Robinson. Oh, crafty maneuvers until he meets Stearns in the middle to shut it down. 3rd down and 4, no huddle by a Chiefs offense looking to urgently push the pace. Mahomes out route. 1st down, good connection there for Mahomes and the boys, who have been pretty efficient offensively, but it's just not showing up in the scoreboard right now, mainly because the touchdowns aren't being scored. As a 2nd down and 20, we'll get a new set of downs. Stearns with the hit, but more importantly for the Chiefs, Kelsey with the catch, and one more time up the seams, beating the Dolphins, blitz in the middle. Here's Mahomes stepping, he's still throwing, and he's got Hill. Oh, what a play from Mahomes. Hill is hurt as he scores the touchdown. Fireworks going off in Arrowhead. They're not giving up just yet, that's for sure. It's a 2-possession game, trying to make it a 14-point game here on the 2-point conversion. Mahomes, oh, that's not going to work out at all, and that might have been the receiver that came in for Tyreek Hill, who should be okay muscle cramps, so he'll definitely be back on the next drive with the Chiefs season almost on the line here. But can their defense show up to stop DeAndre Hopkins is the question. At this point, D-Hop's got about 200 yards receiving once again on the day. Here's once again a Jakeem Grant sweep, but that's the best defense the Chiefs have played all night long. And that sweep, Barkley on the pitch, that's not going to work too well. And now 3rd down and long, the Chiefs are sniffing one more opportunity to get back into this game. And the first sack of the game for the Chiefs defensive line, who have been applying the pressure, but Watson's been able to escape until then when it mattered most, punting from our own 5-yard line to Tyreek Hill, who takes it to the 43-yard line. 4 minutes to go in this game. The Chiefs need 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions just to tie the game up in regulation. They're asking a lot, but this is an explosive offense looking for an explosive play, but great containment by Cox, not allowing Mahomes to get the first down. The clock did stop since Mahomes went out of bounds. Here's Robinson up the middle. Robinson's been getting quite jiggy in this second half. He's near 100 yards rushing, replacing the injured ETN. And no huddle one more time for the Chiefs. They want the shot. It's not there. And Mahomes is forced to throw the ball away. 2nd down. Mahomes looking to escape that pocket one more time. Mahomes also using escape artist to his advantage, just like Watson. But Mahomes is down on the ground. He's been taking a beating and he's out the game. Here's Joe Burrow handing off to Robinson, who's got the first down and lost it. He lost it. It's picked up by the Chiefs, but that is not a first down. What a wacky sequence there. I'm not sure that was a fumble, though. We'll have to see if the Chiefs reviewed or challenged the play, which they do not. Instead of challenging it to get the first down, it's 4th down and inches. Game on the line here, and Burrow's handing off to Robinson. It doesn't matter because Robinson's in the end zone for the touchdown. What will matter, though, along with the fact that Patrick Mahomes is okay, is this 2-point conversion to make it a 1-possession game. Mahomes back in the lineup, and will he get the ball? Only to hand off to Robinson, who does not break the plane. McMillan yet again inside with the plug up as the Chiefs kick it deep. They do not elect to onside kick, a bit surprisingly. Dotson on the return outside. Dotson with space. What a return for Dotson to the 29-yard line. This might be the last play before the 2-minute warning, and barring a timeout, it will be, as Balaj actually loses 2 yards. Now at this point, the Chiefs are pretty much going to have to burn their timeouts here as we are on the other side. The 2-minute warning. The Dolphins, though, are looking to pass. They want Godwin, but instead Holton Hill's got it for the interception. Hold on just a second. The Chiefs are in business. Oh, a near fatal mistake by Deshaun Watson in the offense. It's time for the defense to make a stand. So far, so good. Jabril Cox with the containment, getting the sack on Mahomes. No huddle for the Chiefs offense once again, who run the ball pretty curiously here with Robinson, who's had a great game, but not a great play call because Watch that clock tick, 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 tick. 3rd down and 18, borderline field goal range for Butker. Mahomes, though, needs the 1st down. He's rolling the pocket. Nothing open. Mahomes taking off. Can he get it? He gets out of bounds, but not close to moving the chains. Big decision here on 4th down, and the Chiefs are electing to make it a 1-possession game with the field goal. Butker straight through the middle. The Chiefs still have all 3 of their timeouts, so they're not going to onside kick the ball. If their defense can force a 3 and out, game's not over just yet. They'll have about 40 seconds to work with on offense, and Patrick Mahomes is capable of delivering miracles, so we have to make sure we don't give the Chiefs offense one more chance, because this could be a potential collapse by our Miami Dolphins team that is usually clutch in these situations. Timeout called after the run goes nowhere. 2nd down. This is Drake, who is contained. Timeout number 2 by the Kansas City Chiefs, and a big 3rd down. Everybody in the stadium can feel the energy of this big play as the Dolphins are going downfield. One hand. It's Godwin. Goodbye. Dagger. Touchdown. Miami with a bomb on 3rd down. Chris Godwin versus Holton Hill. This time Godwin gets the better of the matchup and gets the long touchdown. Deshaun Watson touchdown throw number 5 on the night. Forward him to Nuke Hopkins. That time to Godwin. The Chiefs feeling like this game is pretty much over. They're just running the ball here with Robinson, not even calling the timeout. Robinson with the run up the middle. Good gain. Hold on. Robinson trying to make something happen, but the Chiefs do not call a timeout, and that is it. That is the ball game on Monday Night Football. The Dolphins just hang on to get the victory over the very resurgent Kansas City Chiefs. Wow, that game got really interesting really quick. It was a slow-paced game, but the game really opened up in the second half. The offenses were moving, and that interception really got things a bit dicey there. And I'll be honest with you guys, I feel like that interception should have been a touchdown throw to Chris Godwin, but I let that one outside to Godwin instead of just throwing it straight down the middle and letting Godwin use his speed to make the catch like we did on the later 3rd down where Godwin actually got the touchdown. I let it outside. I didn't trust him, and it cost us right there. So thankfully we were able to get redemption for ourselves, and we were able to just beat the Kansas City Chiefs. GG to the Chiefs, man. I've said it before, I believe, in this these CFM videos, but this Chiefs guy is definitely one of my favorite guys to play in this CFM, because we always have fun matchups, you know, nothing cheesy or anything like that. Just, you know, good old Madden football at its finest. Good old Sim Madden football at its finest. Even though, you know, both of us are going kind of crazy with that escape artist out there, what can you expect from electric athletes like Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes, who definitely put on a show tonight? But unfortunately for the Chiefs, now at an 8-6 record, they are kind of on their last life as far as trying to make the playoffs. They cannot afford another loss, and even if they win out, they still might not make the playoffs. Meanwhile, for our Miami Dolphins, we are in a pretty good position to get a first-round bye. Even if we lose these next 2 games, I'm pretty sure we can still get the first-round bye, so you know, obviously we're not going to try to lose, but, you know, we're sitting in a pretty great position right now to get the number 1 seed in the AFC Conference. Before we end this video, check out DeAndre Hopkins. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed DeAndre Hopkins tying Moss's record. And, yeah, subscribe for more Madden 20 gameplay so you guys can keep up with this CFM. And I'll catch you guys next time as we look to break Randy Moss's record in the next game against the Buffalo Bills with DeAndre Nuke Hopkins.